Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Raven89 coming at you again. This is actually the second battle of my Gen Wars tournament. So let's go ahead. I already did the introduction in the last battle. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the last battle. At least watch the intro to find out, what I'm doing and why these battles are happening. And if you want to learn some life lessons, check out the last battle because you will definitely learn them there. Anyway, for this battle, I'm again going to be bringing my second generation Pokemons. I'm going to be bringing Skarmory, Umbreon, Tyranitar, Typhlosion, Ampharos, and my Azumarill. And on the opposing team, Gabriel is actually going to be bringing Gen 3 hype, Horus hype. Hey, hashtag Horus hype. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, Aggron, Salamence, Camerupt, Gardevoir, Claydol, and Sableye. I hate Sableye, and I always will hate Sableye, but it's a good Pokemon. Actually, this whole team is definitely very threatening, so let's go ahead and jump into this battle and see what goes down. So, you see my reflection because I'm recording during the daytime, so that's what happens. You see my reflection. Anyway, Gabriel's going to be issuing a challenge. Out comes a Sableye, of course. Going to be opening up, and I got the Skarmory to come out. So, Sableye is going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, which I knew was going to happen, but I definitely wanted to get a ton off to stop this Sableye from doing anything else and render it useless. So, I am going to take some burn damage. I could have switched out into Typhlosion, but hey. So, Sableye is going to get switched out because it was rendered useless. Out comes a shiny Camerupt. That's pretty cool. And I get to get my Stealth Rocks up. So that's very awesome for me. I'm very happy about that. And I'm going to get some leftovers on the Skarmory and take some burn damage into the face. So Skarmory is going to get switched out here. I don't want to take any kind of fire move. And I do go for the Tyranitar. So Tyranitar is going to be coming out here and start up the sand. See if we can get some damage started up in here. Earth Power. Did not expect the Earth Power. I mean, I did, but I didn't. But I knew Tyranitar could take it. But I do get the special defense drop, so that's very unfortunate for me. Oh, you can't see the whole screen. Let's see if I can adjust this without like messing up the entire video. That should be good. So I do Mega Evolve and go for the Rock Slide. Rock Slide is going to hit the Camerupt and do a good amount of damage, but unfortunately not going to be able to take it out. Of course, out comes the super effective Earth Power that is going to be taking out this Tyranitar, unfortunately, and out comes Azumarill. So Azumarill is going to be coming out here, and I'm actually going to go right for the Aqua Jet. I do go first, and Camerupt is going down. So I'm down one Pokemon, Tyranitar, well, Mega Tyranitar, big difference. Tyranitar and Mega Tyranitar, just very different Pokemon. But down goes the Camerupt, so that's okay. Out comes the Gardevoir against my Azumarill, and it's a shiny Gardevoir. That's pretty cool. So it is going to get hit with the rocks. Gardevoir is going to copy my huge power, so that's pretty cool. It's not going to be useful, but I do go for the Aqua Jet. Unfortunately, it's not going to be able to be enough to kill this Gardevoir, and I get Hypnosis. I get put to sleep. Azumarill is going to take a nap on the job. Gardevoir is going to go ahead and take some sand damage, and so will Azumarill, and Gardevoir has the leftovers. So yeah, pretty awesome. I am going to opt to stay in here to see if he, to see what he does. Gardevoir does go for a Calm Mind, so that's a little bit scary setting up on my face right now, unfortunately. And the Sandstorm's going to subside, so no more taking damage for either Pokemon, which is definitely unfortunate. And Gardevoir is going to take some life back from the leftovers. So Azumarill still sleeping on the job. I don't want to risk anything getting Moonblasted or put to sleep. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to take this. Azumarill is going to get the special attack drop, whatever. And the Gardevoir is going to get some more HP from leftovers. I'm hoping he wakes up third turn. Unfortunately, he does not. And Gardevoir is just going to go ahead and go for another Moonblast to knock out the rest of this Azumarill. So I don't want to risk anything else taking a Moonblast from this thing. So I just let Azumarill die. What are you going to do? So out comes Ampharos. I'm hoping Ampharos can do some damage and bring the game back here. Gardevoir does go for Hypnosis yet again, but it does miss. So Ampharos is going to go for a Signal Beam. I don't know why I chose Signal Beam, but I chose Signal Beam, and it's not enough to take it out, so I'm dumb. And I do end up switching out here, and Gardevoir is going to get some leftovers. I switch out into Skarmory, went for Hypnosis and failed again, thankfully, and Gardevoir is going to get some more HP back from the leftovers, and so will I. And then I'm going to take some burn damage, so it doesn't really matter that much. So yeah, there it goes. And Gardevoir is going to get withdrawn, so gives me an opportunity to get some stuff done. Claydol is going to be coming out here. It's also shiny, but I can barely tell the difference. It's not red-eyed, so okay. So I go for the Whirlwind. Claydol is going to be leaving, and out comes the Sableye. Sableye is going to get dragged out and get hit with the rocks, and that's cool. So Skarmory is going to take some damage. Well, get its leftovers, but take some damage from the burn. So you guys know how it's going to go. So anyway, Sableye is going to go for the Confuse Ray. So now I'm burned and confused. This bird doesn't know what it's doing. Anyway, Skarmory is going to be confused, but I do break through and go for the Whirlwind. And bye-bye Sableye, and out comes another Pokemon to take some more rock damage. And that Pokemon is going to be Salamence. So Salamence is actually going to take a good amount of damage from the rocks, but Salamence gets the Intimidate off. I'm going to get the leftovers, and then the burn, and let's get going on our merry way about this battle. So Salamence does go the Dragon Dance, so it's going to try to set up here and get its attack and speed up. And I snapped out of confusion, and there goes the Whirlwind. So bye-bye Salamence, and let's get another Pokemon take some damage from the rocks. So Gardevoir is coming out. It's going to be dragged out. It's going to take damage from the rocks, and it's going to trace my Sturdy, because that will definitely matter in this game at this point for this Gardevoir. And Gardevoir is going to get some leftovers. So is my Skarmory, and then it's going to take some burn. I wish I could speed through this. Just that process. But anyway, that's the game, so what are you going to do? Out comes the Moonblast. It's going to be resisted, so it's not going to do very much damage, but Skarmory has no special defense, so it did more than I would like it to. I do go for the Brave Bird, hoping to take this thing out. It takes it out. Down goes Gardevoir, and down goes... Oh no, Skarmory lives with like 8 HP. Now it's going to take its leftovers, and now it's going to take some burn, and finally go down to the burn. So, yay, now we can save some time with that whole leftovers burn scenario. So let's try to get this battle going. Out comes the Sableye again. It is going to take... It's supposed to take damage from rocks. There it is. And out comes my Umbreon. And Umbreon is going to get switched out here because I don't want it to get burned. And I switch into the Smoke U Typhlosion. Sableye does go for the Will-O-Wisp, and it's not going to affect this Typhlosion. So now he's going to go for the Confuse Ray. Typhlosion is going to get confused and not know what is going on really that much. And it's not going to hit itself, and it's going to go for a Flamethrower and hit the Sableye in the face and kill it. So I hope its gem-eyed face is burning up inside. Anyway, so Salamence is going to be coming out here and be flying all over the place, take some more rock damage, and it's going to get its Intimidate off, which is not going to matter very much against this Typhlosion. So there is the protection, and I am going to hit myself in the face due to confusion, so that's okay with me. Salamence is going to go for the Dragon Dance, so its attack and speed is going to go up. And I'm running out of time on this video. Let's see if we can finish it. So, Extra on the Salamence. It is going to hit, and it's definitely not going to be enough to take it out, unfortunately, because I suck. I'm going to switch out here. I don't want it to get killed. Out comes the Ampharos, hoping, praying that something can happen. Ampharos is going to take an Earthquake and die, so that's real life right there. And Salamence is just really scary at this point. So out comes the Umbreon. Salamence is again going to go for the Earthquake. I'm hoping Umbreon doesn't die, which it does not. Out comes the citrus berry, so now it's going to get some HP back, and I think I did go for the payback. Yes, I did. Down goes Salamence. Thank you, Umbreon. You are awesome. It was a crit. It was a critical hit. I don't know. It didn't matter because he was at like 2 HP. But now out comes this Aggron. That's definitely going to be a problem for me. Aggron is so bulky and such a fatty. He's a fatty. He needs to lose some weight, just like me. Anyway, Umbreon is going to go for the Yawn. Aggron is going to get drowsy. Let's see if it forces a switch. It does not. He goes for the heavy slam. It's gonna be enough to knock out Umbreon. So down goes Umbreon, but now he's asleep. He's taking a nap on the job. He's a fatty and lazy, and now he's sleeping on the job. So out comes Smoke U. Typhlosion, hoping to take this back. I do go for the Flamethrower. It's going to do a good amount of damage to Aggron, but unfortunately it's not going to be able to knock it out. It's still asleep, still sleeping on the job, so that's awesome. I do go for another Flamethrower to go ahead and knock it out, and I'm really running out of time on this battle, and I hope it ends soon. Out comes the Claydol. Claydol is going to be coming out and being all shiny and try to take out my Typhlosion. It's going to take some rock damage. I do go for the Flamethrower. That Flamethrower is going to hit. Be almost enough to knock it out, but the critical hit, but it's not. So, but he actually decides to go for the Calm Mind. Calm Mind is not going to be able to save it, unfortunately, for this Claydol. And it's going to get some leftovers, which I thought another Pokemon in this match already had leftovers, but that's okay with me. I don't really care. Flamethrower on the Claydol. That is going to end the game, and down goes this Claydol. So that is the end of the match. I have about 2 seconds to end the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe to the video down below, and I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for watching. Peace out.